Happy Wednesday, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Twins in the Kitchen in our beautiful Apple studio. I am your host, Elizabeth, with a good friend, Liz Rivas, and our co-host, my brother-in-law, Manny.
What's up, Liz? What's up, Liz and Liz?
What's up, Liz? Double Liz. We're twinning but names.
I know, right? Hey.
Today we have a very special guest. His name is Ernie G.
Woo!
Yeah!
What's up, Ernie?
Dude, your show must be doing great. You have celebrity comedians.
Yes,
right? You guys are blowing up,
Started
dude.
from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom.
We're moving up. We're moving up in the world.
know, right?
And it doesn't even cost money. It just costs free comida.
Exactly.
some cookies, and coffee
Cookies
from
and
Apples.
coffee. From Apples. There you go. Bro.
There you go.
All right, Twins in the Kitchen Live is sponsored by 50 Express, Apfel's Coffee, Baker's Express, and Bakery Trade. Today we'll be teaching you how to make royal icing cookies with our 50 Express products.
Sweet.
Beautiful.
And now a special message from our advertisers.
Nice.
Beat the heat with a refreshing and indulgent adult drink. Try our version of Mocha Old Fashioned, crafted with our bold and aromatic Apfel's Gourmet Blend 2-pound whole bean coffee. Perfect for summer days or anytime you need a delightful pick-me-up. For the complete recipe, head over to our social media channels. Remember to follow us for more tempting recipes and exciting product updates on Facebook, Instagram, and now TikTok at Apfel's Coffee. Or visit our website at www.apfels.com and shop online on our Amazon store. Cool.
Nice.
Let's get it.
If my wife wanted to watch us live, where does she go?
She can go on Instagram at bakers.express.
Bakers.express.
She can go on Facebook, same thing, TikTok, and also YouTube. But I think Instagram, she's got Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
Okay, guys, so today, just a reminder, we will be doing a giveaway on today's episode. Also, if you haven't won in the, if we're going to ask a question, so whoever, just stay tuned, and whoever gets the question is the winner. Whoever pops out in our feed first, that's the winner. Also, too, if reminder, if you won in the last 30 days, you cannot win, just because we want to give everybody the chance to try our awesome products. So just stay tuned so that we can ask the question and you could be.
That's not fair. So if they just won, they can't win again?
No.
They have 24 hours to claim their
Oh,
prize.
yes, they have
too.
24 hours. I'm really nervous. This is like
Wow,
I'm
no,
like
relax.
Yeah, I see
Take a
that.
deep breath.
You're not
I'm
even
usually
reading the
like
script.
yeah,
You're completely
reading the
off script.
I didn't even read the
yeah.
script. I was like so nervous. I was like, okay, no, Ernie, the big G over there is like really making me nervous. No, and I think that since Cloud always says this to me, I'm like,
Right, you're
I'm
like,
a
wait a
little thrown
minute.
off.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Anyway, I'm off my game.
Hey, don't worry. I'm off my game, too. If
have
you've
to-
won in the past two Twins in the Kitchens, I forgot to write it down. Please DM me today, and I'll take care of it.
What?
If you've
Stop
ever
that,
won
Manny.
anything on our show,
No,
we've
no,
never given anything
On the show,
away.
We don't give it to you.
New rules.
I took over for Vanessa, and I just,
Maybe I
fumble.
can take over.
Okay.
That if
Yeah, that'll help.
yeah.
That's
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the
This is
past two
crazy.
shows,
I'll
the
never
past
say
two
it.
shows, people are like, "Hey, what's my gift?"
What gift? What? We had a gift? Which one?
Can you remind me again? What was the giveaway? They're like 50-pound bag of flour,
I know, right?
35 bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Okay.
Ernie,
Yes, brother.
tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey.
What do you do? Who are you? Where did you come from?
And what the heck are you doing on
Superstar
our show?
status. Yeah. How did you get here?
So my name is Ernie G. I'm a Latino comedian from Los Angeles. I'm on a bunch of TV shows nobody watches. I'm so famous. I have to tell you how famous I am. But I was on a show a few years ago called Que Locos. Anybody remember Que Locos
Yes,
out
I
there?
remember Que Locos.
Oh,
Yep.
wow. There's
Yes.
6 Latinos and one of them have cable. All right.
No, we were stealing it from the neighbor.
Exactly.
Sharing passwords.
You still had it though. You did.
So Que Locos was like this big Latino comedy show that myself, Fluffy, George Lopez, a bunch of famous Latino comedians were on. But for the past 15, 16 years, I've been doing something called empowerment comedy. So
Okay.
comedy with an inspirational message. So I speak at colleges and universities all over the country. I'm a mental health coach. I am a certified mental health coach. So I teach kids about, falling back in love with themselves, and TEDx
nice.
speaker and all around swell guy. But the reason that I'm here is because I've been directing summer camps on Catalina Island and now up in the Wrightwood Mountains for over 35 years.
Wow.
And a friend who works at Appfels, his name Daryl. What's your last name again, bro? Huh? Blunk. That's right, Daryl Blunk. I don't even call him Daryl. I call him Coda, and he calls me Rock. Those are our summer camp names. We've been directing summer camps together for over 35 years. And he said, "Hey, man, we're doing a podcast. Why don't you come check it out?" I wasn't even supposed to be on.
No, you weren't.
Because
Because you were going to take over.
their guest spot budget is so minimal. I said, as long as you hook me up with some cookies, I'll do your show for you. Oh, wow. She found my video on Que Locos. Wow.
Pretty
look
cool.
You're showing people there. Yeah.
Ernie, can you do a quick bit for you?
Can I
Not
get
to
it?
put you on the spot, but one of your can you do a bit for us?
Can I do a bit for you? When you guys get a bit more of a budget, then we can talk about
That's a good one.
Sass.
Boom.
Do you
No, that was beautiful.
Latinos, we don't be giving out the goods for free, bro.
That's what they tell us.
That's what they tell us.
Hey, cut the show. We've been doing it all wrong.
I know, right?
We've been doing this for free. Nobody's getting charged for cut it. Cut the show.
No. If you guys feed me, I'll be funny the whole time. I promise you. Latinos, we got the homie hookup. As long as we got the homie hookup. I was thinking about starting an app called the Homie Hookup.
Always.
Where you just click on it, and then like all these homies are like, "Hey, bro, don't go spend full money. Don't go to what were we talking about?
Calaveras.
Calaveras. Don't be going to Calaveras, dude. You can go down to like your
Your
tia's
local
house.
mom and pop.
Exactly. So speaking of mom and pop, how long you guys been doing this this podcast?
2 years? I think 2 years. 2 years.
2 years.
You guys all look
We're
at
on
each other like, how long have we been doing it?
It's been so long we don't remember.
Which way did he go?
It's been
Which
so
way did he go?
long that I haven't.
You're like, I barely came here last week. I don't even know.
I'm like just
a whole new
covering
show.
for someone. I'm just kidding.
I
That
love
is
it.
too funny.
It's been around.
Hey, you guys
2
have
years.
25 people watching live. This is beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
That's cool. I've done some
That's
podcasts
on
with like
Instagram.
2 people are watching.
We have 987 on the TikTok.
Oh, nice.
Those are likes. Those
That's
are
a-
likes.
that's
We
a-
got 1,000
Oh,
likes.
they're
on
likes?
it.
Oh, we have 1,000. Okay.
Yeah.
I see my
Nice.
sister. Hi, sis.
I got my sister. I got my grandma
I
from
do.
Mexico.
Hi,
Who are your biggest followers?
Okay, so I have a cousin. I have a tia. I have an uncle.
You'd be surprised, but that's
So
what it is.
Yes.
My cousins always pop up on here. Give me a hard time. I'm not kidding.
That is too funny.
The only time they get to see you, bro, you never even visit your family, dude.
No, they're down in San Diego. They're down in SD. All right, guys. What do we got going on at Baker's Express this week?
Yeah, so today we are going to be working on some sugar cookies. Sugar cookie season
can go
is
to that, sure.
definitely here. I'm sorry, what
Let's
is
get
it?
right to it.
Yeah.
Fine. Let's skip
Oh,
what's
why?
going on.
We'll just skip. We'll skip the
Sugar cookies are better than sugar daddies, so
Let's
that's
just-
okay.
Let's
Depends who you ask. Depends who you ask. No, I think
think about it.
Okay, sorry. I went right through the whole thing. Sorry.
yeah, no, go for it. Get it.
No. Explain the demos and everything else going on. Yeah.
Explain to them. Oh, the specials.
Yeah, specials. There we go.
So every month we have specials. The specials are pretty awesome. Look, you could take advantage of the what is it? The sugar
The sugar
It's a-
cookie, yes.
yes.
This is an amazing bundle. We have the
Yes.
sugar cookie mix and the royal icing mix. You can get both of them for $10.79.
Beautiful.
It is a retail price of $17.99, and you can get them both for $10.79. And that's one of our September specials. So.
That's a big one. People
Yeah,
have
it
been really
is.
taking advantage
Yeah,
of that one for
definitely.
sure.
Especially we had our demo yesterday in the
Yes,
store,
yes,
and so everyone was so excited. It's super easy to work with, which is what
Yes.
we're going to show you today, and that's part of our September
It
special.
was standing
yeah.
room only at
Exactly.
Baldwin Park.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
good.
It was
Nice.
an
A good
exciting,
demo.
exciting day. Yeah.
The homie hookup, I'm telling you, man.
There's
There's something to that.
Okay. We're open Mondays.
Oh,
We
Again.
are back open
Yeah,
Mondays.
thank God.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a good one.
What else we got going on?
Let's see.
We're having a double point
Double Point
Tuesdays,
Tuesdays.
and then we're doing Saturday demos
We are doing Saturday
at the
demos.
Hopper store.
Who's doing Saturday demos?
She said it all like, we're doing Saturday.
Oh,
It
no.
was like,
I'm like,
woo!
woo, excited. And
I'll be doing the Saturday demos in La Habra. We want to bring more people into the store. So whatever demos we're doing on Tuesdays,
Awesome.
we're going to be following them on Saturdays as well. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Come visit the store Saturday mornings. I know a lot of people have a little bit more free time Saturday mornings to come out as opposed to, during the week on a Tuesday. So for sure, I will love to see you guys there at La Habra for those free in-person demos.
Free.
Free.
Yeah.
Exactly.
free,
Latinos
and
will
then they
drive
get 10%
far for
off their
free.
purchase.
And they get 10% off their
if they
purchase.
attend the
Exactly.
demo.
If they attend the demo. Absolutely. I'm doing a Saturday demo.
I think the first one is October 1st.
Yeah, I believe you're right. October 1st.
October
and that's
1st,
the
yeah.
charcuterie.
The
The
charcuterie
charcuterie.
board.
We're doing a charcuterie Halloween board, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, you said that perfectly. Charcuterie.
You know what? I almost said it wrong. I was like, I had to think about it.
hold on, let's
It's because I was sitting in my chair.
Am I sharing it?
The charcuterie share. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That's beautiful. Hey, I have a big show coming up. I can just
Yeah,
invite
sure.
people.
Promote it.
Tomorrow night. It's a show at here. If I go like that, you think that'll work?
No.
Nah, that's all right. The show is at Casa Fina in East LA. Boyle Heights. I don't know if anybody's ever seen the movie Real Women Have Curves, but if you saw that movie with America Ferrera, Josefina Lopez is the co-producer of that movie, and she opened a restaurant in East LA called Casa Fina, and it's fine dining in East LA. And on Thursday nights they have comedy, so I'm the headliner tomorrow night at Casa Fina Comedy Show.
Sweet.
Yeah, Ernie G, haha. Ernie G on Instagram. You can follow me, HAHA, not JAJA, not ha, but Ernie G, haha, with a HAHA. All right, cool.
And then I apologize. They called me out. October 1st is a Tuesday. So we meant October 5th is the first Saturday one.
Okay.
And then make sure to go to Boyle Heights
Yeah.
and check out Ernie.
For sure.
Ernie G.
Everybody who's part of the Twins in the Kitchen gets in for free.
Yeah.
All you have to do is say
You gotta call
Twins in
our
the Kitchen
people.
and you get in for
Like
free.
he said, all
Wow.
the tias, all
the
the
tias, all the
uncles,
tios, oh my-
tios,
yeah.
the grandma, we're all
Yep,
going.
the neighbor.
Abuelita.
The neighbor. Vamos.
Well, in that case, shoot, we'll go.
El Nino, La Nina.
if it's
Todos.
free, I'll take two.
Right? You know about to go.
They can't come.
I know.
Anyway,
Okay, Liz, it's on you now.
all right, Liz.
You gotta be Pacific. What, Liz?
Oh,
You
Rivas.
guys today. I'm like,
it's your show now.
Did you say specific or did you say
You gotta be Pacific.
I said you gotta be Pacific.
Pacifico.
Yeah. Okay. So again, welcome. I'm Liz Rivas, and I'm excited to show you guys everything that I know on sugar cookies. Halloween season is here, and I think it's a big. It's a big holiday.
Very big holiday
People
for
love
desserts and
for
treats.
desserts and for treats and stuff. So we have all the items that you guys will be needing and will be using today to create these beautiful Halloween themed cookies. So let's turn it this way, yeah. And I'll show you guys how we created these designs, all right? And we will be using the 50 Express products, which I love. They're super easy, super beginner friendly to use. And that's why I encourage people to attend the demos, watch these live, because it shows them how to use the product and they're not so intimidated. I'm like, I
Yes.
don't know how to do that. And so that's why we're here. to
Make
show
it
you
easy.
guys
Make it easy.
All the good stuff. What is that?
Make it easy.
Yes, make it easy and keep,
Keep it
it
simple.
easy.
But I noticed you spelled trick or treat correctly. And if it's a Latino thing, it needs to be trick or treat.
Trick or treat, yeah.
Tricky, tricky.
That's true. That's very true.
Vamos a ir a tricky, tricky.
Okay, so first we're gonna start off with our sugar cookie mix. Like I mentioned, it is super easy to use. You literally only need the 3 ingredients. We're gonna use our dry pre-made mix. We're gonna need an egg, and we're gonna need some butter, and actually one more ingredient, some vanilla.
Quick
So it's-
question.
Yes.
It's from somebody on Instagram. She wants to know if we have an egg substitute.
That's
Can
a
you
good
substitute
question.
something for the egg? Personally, I don't know.
Great question.
That is a
Wow.
fantastic question.
You will research it?
We will research it
All
and
right.
we can get back to you. Yeah, Nara's Bakery. She's usually on our lives and stuff. So we'll definitely, send us a message and we'll find out. We'll get you an answer for that. I don't have an answer at the moment, but we can definitely figure that out for you, okay?
Yeah. And then they're asking if we changed our hours. Yeah, we're doing Tuesdays at 3 p.m. Oh, look, Alex Alex Peña, our favorite
Yeah,
baker.
flax egg. Yay!
Flax
Thank
egg.
you.
He's a
Thank
savior,
you,
Alex.
Thank you, Alex. Yes.
Always.
Woo! Okay.
Always with the technical information.
Exactly.
Thanks,
Should
Alex.
the butter be unsalted? Yes, the butter will definitely need to be unsalted. All right. This one I took it out about an hour ago, so it's still a little firm. You do want your butter to be at room temperature. You don't want it to be melted. You don't want it to be soft. What happened? Oh my gosh.
What happened?
Uh,
I discredited Alex.
They did.
You
Flax
crack us up.
Flax
It says
egg, you crack us up.
Thanks for
keeping
keeping
this
things fun and healthy.
Oh,
in
that's
the
messed
kitchen.
up.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, but he's got the recipe for it. It's
Yeah.
10 grams of ground flax seeds with 40 milliliters of hot water.
Equals 5.
One egg equals 1 egg.
Oh, excellent.
That's-
Thank you.
So
Well,
that's
there
what-
you go. All right, I'm gonna talk to Alex after. Okay.
Best sugar
So-
cookie mix
yeah,
ever.
Perfect.
Ever.
Perfect.
Ever.
Forever.
Okay, so moving along, yeah, so this is our sugar cookie mix. We are gonna be working with half a batch today, so we are going to only be using 4 cups, which I already have pre-measured here. We're gonna need your butter, like I mentioned, room temperature, not melted, not super soft, definitely room temperature. Your egg, and I do like to crack my egg in
Yes.
a container because we don't want any eggshells to fall into our bowl. And then the vanilla, okay? So step by step, I already have it pre-measured and all that good stuff, so we're just gonna go ahead and it tells us to start with the butter. So this is obviously half of this one. We're gonna start with 2 sticks of butter, which is equivalent to the 2 sticks of butter, or half a pound, which are what the directions on the bag call for. So we're just gonna throw this in here. I should have put my
Pedal
gloves on.
attachment? Liz,
Yeah,
or-
I have the word. I
Okay.
just had it over here. Paddle attachment. I do like to cream the butter just on its own for a few seconds. All right, we're gonna just cream it there. And let me grab another napkin. All right, and that should be good enough. We're gonna go ahead and add our egg. We're gonna keep it at low, and we're gonna add our 1 egg. And again, we don't want to whip it up too much. We just want it to like mix in. Sometimes the paddle attachment doesn't reach the bottom of the bowl, so I do like to stop the mixer and kind of just help it and move it along, scrape the sides down. And then I'm gonna add the vanilla next. Okay, just keep that moving a little bit. Another item that I do love to use, an ingredient, is the arte pan from our Baker's Express store. I love adding this. You could add your regular vanilla extract, but I love using the arte pan. This is our butter vanilla flavor, and I literally use it for everything. I use it for my roll icing, I use it for my sugar cookies, and it just gives it an amazing, just super rich flavor, not overpowering. So again, we're gonna use that along with the vanilla, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 teaspoon. You can add half, because we are doing a half a batch.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I always do a full cap.
Yeah.
Because it just tastes better. So
Yeah.
again, I just do a whole cap full. And then again, with the arte pan, the butter vanilla, I'm gonna add some of that as well.
How much, Liz?
I added half.
Half a
Half of the cap, which is a half a teaspoon.
Yeah, have a teaspoon. I know.
Ernie G just gave himself a shout out.
Who did? Who did?
No,
Ernie just shouted himself out
Oh
on
my
Instagram.
God.
I had no idea that's. I was like, that guy's hilarious.
That
Look
Ernie
at
G dude is hilarious. Where did you find him?
Wow. He was just walking by.
the parking lot.
Come on. Stop by. All right. So again, once you're going to be mixing up these 4 ingredients with the arte pan, it's going to look like your butter or something happened. You're like, okay, this doesn't look right. This looks like maybe it kind of went bad. But this is what you're looking for. This is what you want it to look like. Once it's kind of mixed up already, we want to go ahead and add our dry ingredient, which is our pre-made sugar cookie mix. And we're going to scoop it in 1 cup at a time. We don't want to throw it in there all at the same time because we do want it to mix up and incorporate. So like I said, I already have it pre-measured in the bowl, and this is 4 cups, which is going to give us half a batch, and it's going to make 18 to 20 cookies, okay?
18 to 20 cookies. The half batch?
The half batch.
Nice. Can you tell us the ingredients again?
The ingredients, so it's going to be the butter,
How much?
It's gonna be the 2 sticks of butter
For half.
for a half,
Okay.
1 egg,
Okay.
and 4 cups of the dry ingredient, which is the sugar cookie mix.
Perfect.
And then a half a cupful and a half a cupful of vanilla, and then the artepan.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
They were asking.
I'm sorry?
They were asking.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right, so there we have it mixed in. We're gonna just continue to pour in 1 cupful at a time.
Liz, how long have you been making cookies?
I've been making cookies for close to about 6 years now.
6 years?
Yes.
When did you really start getting into the royal icing part of it?
About 4 years ago. It always, I think I've mentioned the story before. I would always make all the desserts, the dip treats and everything, and the sugar cookies, I would always order them. And everybody would always, thank me, oh my God, these are so pretty, these are so nice. And I'm like, I didn't make them. So that was the only thing that I couldn't take credit for.
You're like, no, I want to take credit.
I
for
know,
everything.
I know, and I was always so intrigued and just fascinated by how they make them. It's just
Yeah.
one cookie. It's
It's
so
really
much
nice.
work for one cookie,
It
but
is.
they're beautiful. And so I started to learn. Pandemic hit, and I was like, you know what, this is the perfect time for me to start learning.
Yeah.
Since we're all at home and have stuff to do, but we didn't want to do the house stuff. We wanted to learn, so I started learning how to make sugar cookies. I started to sell them just as sugar cookie kits. Just a sugar cookie, the icing
Yeah.
bag and sprinkles, because I didn't know how to decorate them.
Yeah.
And it was right around Easter time, and I kid you not, you guys, I sold about 100 of those cookie kits. It was right.
Really?
It was right during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's
Everybody
because
was doing
nobody
that.
had anything to do.
Yeah, they were just at home.
Yes,
and-
they were just at home, so it was a
was
perfect
big.
way. Yeah, it was huge, huge. Okay, so here we have all of our 4 cups, and it's already starting to mix, and it's already starting to come together.
Nice. That was fast.
Yeah, it's super fast.
Is the artepan similar to vanilla extract? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. But it has a
But
vanilla
it has
butter flavor.
a butter vanilla flavor. That's why I like
it.
to add it, because that's the traditional butter vanilla that I make my sugar cookies with. So yes. So what we're looking for here in this bowl is for the mixture just to mix all together. It's gonna form a dough consistency, and once it starts pulling away from the bowl,
I think you just, yeah.
once it starts pulling away from the bowl, that's literally what we're looking for, and that's when your dough has come together. You don't want to overmix it because it can start cracking when you bake it, all that good stuff, so we don't want that, okay? So this is going to be our perfect mixture.
And my mom's watching, so she says hi.
Oh, hi.
See?
Hi, Mama.
Rosa.
You're cute.
Rosa,
Hi,
I love
Hi,
you.
Mama.
You're a mama's boy like me, bro.
Yeah,
right.
sure.
Any man who denies he's a mama's boy is
He's
a big mama's boy.
I said yes.
It was funny too, the way you were describing that dough right now kind of reminded me of my ex, because you're like,
As soon as it starts pulling away, that's exactly perfect right there. That's exactly what you're looking for. You're looking for it to not be clingy or sticking to anything.
So the dough and the consistency, are you okay? The dough and the consistency that we're looking for is for it to not be sticky, okay?
We want a strong, independent dough. We want a chingona dough.
You want it to not be sticky. You can, I usually obviously wear gloves. Today I didn't wear gloves because we're working in here, but
Said I am.
you can pinch it, and it feels like Play-Doh. You know
Yeah.
how Play-Doh is like soft, but it
not
feels sticky, but it's not
but it's not
sticky.
sticky.
Yeah, that's the best way that I can describe it. So that's a perfect consistency here, okay? So we just have this. You guys can stick this into the refrigerator and save it and chill it. I like to roll it out and keep it in pans, and then you can just cut it out, or you can just work with it straight from the mixer, okay? And then I like to use the leveling sticks. We do have these also at Baker's Express. We have the 3 different sizes. This is the 1/4 inch, which is my favorite, and it's my go-to to bake them. And they're not too thin, they're not too thick. And then this is super thin. I'm not a big fan of this one. I'm not sure what you would bake with this, because this is really,
yeah, that's
really
really
thin.
thin,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
Tortillas.
this is the half.
Too thin, too
Too
thick.
thin or too thick?
It has
Yeah,
to be
no,
in between,
exactly.
you know what I mean?
And this is our
Go ahead,
half.
run with it, bro.
I'm not
This is the
touching
half
that one with a 10-foot pole, bro. Yours or mine.
Do you want to roll these out, Liz?
Sure.
Yeah, you want to roll it out? We're just gonna roll it out. We're gonna put our leveling sticks on both sides and just kind of level it out until it flattens.
That's what I was trying to do with my ex, trying to level her out until she
no, you
You
flattens.
should have got the leveler sticks. We have 3 different sizes at Baker's Express. And if you come to a Saturday demo, I'll give you 10% off of the sticks.
Just trying to draw them in. If you come, we'll give you the homie hookup.
The homie hookup.
We already have our oven preheated to 350, so we're gonna go ahead and cut some shapes out. We already, the magic of TV, we already have some baked for you guys, but we're still gonna pop them in there, and they'll bake in the meantime.
Here we go. Here's the use
where
for
we
the
at?
thin one. Fortune
Is
cookie
the
dough.
Is butter vanilla extract available at Baker's Express?
Yes, it
it is. Yes, all the products and the ingredients that I'm showing you guys today are available here at Baker's Express. I use the thin one to roll out for fortune cookie dough. Oh, okay, perfect.
Fortune, okay, yep.
Fortune cookies.
There you
Okay,
go.
that's excellent. I didn't know that. See, I learned something. That's awesome.
Probably
Thank
'cause we
you,
don't make 'em 'cause,
KG Mama, yeah. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Stick guy. Play-Doh consistency.
guy.
Yes, Play-Doh consistency. Is that at La Habra?
That looks like masa, like you're gonna make a big
Right.
tortilla.
Is that good enough?
Perfect. Yeah, no, that's good.
What
Yeah,
sizes
come on
are
up.
the leveling sticks?
The leveling sticks, this one is a 1/4 inch. Wait, where are we? Yeah, this one's a 1/4 inch, and this is my go-to. So yeah, we also do have our cookie cutters that we are making in store now.
Trico
I love these, and
Tricky,
this is
tricky.
the shape that we have here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cut some little calaveras out. I do like to cut and give
For
it
the
a
restaurant,
wiggle.
calaveras.
Nice.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Cut and wiggle, and then cut and wiggle.
And we made those cutters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I mentioned.
Custom.
Yeah, we made these, and then we have a stencil that we'll be using to do all
Whose
that
head did you use?
The calaveras.
The middle one.
Roberto's?
All right, Roberto's.
Can you repeat the ingredients one more time for them?
The ingredients for the sugar cookies?
Yes, please.
So, okay, so it is I used 4 cups of the sugar cookie mix.
Let's show it to them.
I used 4 cups of this, and this is half a batch, which will get you 18 to 20 cookies. I used 2 sticks of butter, and then I used 1 egg, and then I used both of the extracts as well. The regular vanilla extract, and then the artepan, which is the butter vanilla artepan. And we have all of these ingredients at both of our locations, Baker's Express in Baldwin Park and Baker's Express in La Habra.
And we
And
need
then-
one in Henderson.
Yeah, and then we have the two mixes on sale this month. Okay, let me reach over. Excuse me.
Henderson,
So we're
Nevada.
gonna go ahead
Wow.
and place these on our cookie sheet here.
That's where all the ghetto casinos in Vegas are.
In Henderson?
Yeah, that's where the cheap Arizona Charlie casinos are.
Have you been?
I only stay in the cheap hotels.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and pop these into the oven. Thank
I
you
love
so
it.
much.
For how long?
Does the oven run hot or no? Does it
Yeah,
run?
it runs hot.
Yeah, so let's put it for 8 minutes. Yeah, you also have to keep an eye on your oven. If your oven does run warm, you do want to kind of keep it at 8 minutes. Mine at home, I'm super comfortable with it being at 10. So depending on the thickness and how many cookies and how big the cookie sheet is, it's going to determine how long you're going to have to bake them. But it's typically 8
to 12
to
minutes,
12
right?
minutes, give or take.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move this bowl
And
out
then
of
we
the way.
we do have the levelers at La Habra.
Yes. We have
And
the
then
lev-
somebody's looking for a 3/8 inch leveler.
A 3-inch,
3/8.
3/8.
A little bit less than half. Which one is the thicker one? Is that 3/8?
That's a half.
This is a thicker one.
That's a half.
That's a
oh, I
half.
see. Okay.
Yeah, that's the half.
I'm
Okay.
gonna have to get those made.
Liz, would you mind washing this one for me?
Yep.
Please, thank you very much. Okay,
Let me see if I
we have, oh yeah, we have another one. Okay, so we have our cookies in the oven for you guys, and then this is what they're gonna look like when they come out of the oven.
At what temperature and for how long?
350 for 8 minutes, and again, I put it for 8 minutes because this.
It runs hot.
It runs hot. At home, I bake them for 10 minutes. So again, you have to know your oven. I do suggest putting
350.
an oven thermometer in there so that you can read it and know how much it's gonna bake for you. 350 for 8 minutes. So these are the cookies. I baked these this morning. So this is how they baked. This one, obviously, we baked it a little bit longer, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's just golden. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're gonna
Ernie,
go
who's the
ahead-
baker in your house, in your family? Do you have
I'm
a
the
baker in your
baker.
family?
I'm the cook, the baker, the candlestick maker, bro.
This guy.
Candlesticks.
Heck yeah, bro.
Wow.
No, you know
right.
what? Honestly, my wife is from Peru
Uh-huh.
and never had the need to cook before she met me.
Okay.
And now that she cooks, she's an excellent cook of the maybe 4 or 5 things
They
that
look
she loves to
so
make.
delicious.
But I'm the cook in the
What about the baker? Who's the baker in the family?
the baker,
Grandma, aunt. Do you have an aunt that bakes? There's always one in the
yeah,
family.
yeah, yeah. My tia makes homemade everything. She
Yeah.
makes homemade flan, choco flan cake. She entered a choco flan cake in like the Pomona Fair.
Yeah,
remember,
yeah.
You know, and she won a big award like 15 years ago.
Oh.
Now everybody makes choco flan.
Yeah.
But back in the day, she was one of the first people that submitted it, and she won some big award for it. So
We got to get her in here.
yeah, my
to make
tia
us
Licha,
chocolate
bro.
there. See? Tia Licha.
Everybody has a tia Licha.
Yes, I have
yes.
one.
Yeah, but I'm the cook in the family. Los gorditos saben, bro. You know.
We know how to eat, bro. We know how to cook.
Los gorditos saben, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know all the tricks of the trade.
Yeah, my wife cooks in, she cooks a little bit plain, you know, because that's how she grew up, you know. And when I make the
Did you
tacos,
just
they
call-
come crema and everything. Todo, cabrón.
Did you just call your wife
Sal.
a plain cook?
She cooks sometimes rather plain.
She better not be watching. Your mom's watching.
she's
right-
watching.
Your
She's
mom's liking your comments right now, bro.
Yeah,
Like.
I had to tell her, like, hey, make the guisado, make the salsita, do the meat, do the this, you know.
Bro, my wife is from Peru, and in Peru they don't really eat dinner. They just have like a piece of bread with a piece of jamon. So her sandwiches are a piece of pan, a piece of jamon, another piece of pan. I go, babe,
Dry?
that's not how you make a
Where's
sandwich.
the lettuce? Where's the tomato? Where's the
Exactly.
onion? The pickles?
I butter both sides of the
Oh,
bread.
see?
I put queso. I put 3 kinds of queso. I put the lechuga, the tomate, the cebollas. And her son was like,
Cucumbers.
Ernie, you should open a restaurant, Ernie.
So yeah, my wife's the same way, bro. Keeping it simple.
Sorry, Liz, we took your thunder. What are you doing over
No,
there?
we're good. No, we're just pouring in here 4 cups of the royal icing. Yeah, royal icing mix. So we have 4 cups in our bowl.
Are we gonna be eating cookies in 8 minutes? Oh no, we have to decorate them. Shoot.
No, I thought we were gonna pay you. You just walked by.
That's right. Pay me with a cookie. What you want,
okay,
a cookie?
So we have our 4 cups of our royal icing mix in our bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and attach our paddle on here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm sorry? Oh yeah, lock it. Sorry, lock it. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it on. I have it at the lowest speed. I already have a 1/4 cup of water measured here, so I'm gonna go ahead and add half of this for now. And I'm just gonna let it incorporate.
How many cups of the royal icing did you put in there?
4 cups.
4 cups.
And that's a half a batch.
Sorry, I'm not listening.
You're not paying attention, Emmanuel?
Not paying attention.
Wow.
My bad.
Wow.
On par for the course. Would you cook it for less amount of time if you want the cookies
Oh, I
to
did
be
see
soft?
that, yeah. No, I wouldn't, yeah, no, I wouldn't cook it for any less amount of time. The cookie will still be soft. Yeah, with this pre-made mix, the cookies do come out really, really soft.
She would just bake them for probably like 8 minutes.
Yeah,
if she
8
wanted them to
minutes,
be
yeah,
soft.
exactly, yeah. I prefer them golden. I prefer them golden too, yeah, I definitely agree. And I'm gonna go ahead and pour the remainder of the water in here. And again, we're just looking for it to just mix and come together. I see that it's kind of not mixing all the way down at the bottom, so I'm going to add another, maybe like,
It's so tantalizing, huh? This is so satisfying watching this stuff.
Like the ASMR.
yeah, there we go. Again, I do like to stop my mixer again just to scrape the bottom of the bowl. So I'm
Scrape
gonna
it.
Stop it, scrape the bowl, just to help the product move along. And then start the mixer back up. Oh wait, I think I probably need a stiffer spatula. Okay.
Man, there's so much.
It's flimsy.
There's so much that is possibly interpreted incorrectly.
I mean, you know.
Especially with food.
There's so much open to misinterpretation.
So this
I need a
was-
stiffer
this was
scraper.
Another quarter cup. So I added probably just 2 or 3 little drops of the quarter cup.
She's too
All right.
focused. She's not listening.
That's good. That's good.
yeah, yeah.
The scraper's not stiff enough. Tell me about it.
So we already see our mixture coming together here. I'm gonna go ahead and add another teaspoon of our vanilla extract again, and I am going to add half of it because again this is a half batch. If you are making a full batch, you do want to add a full. And then I do also add the artepan to this one as well. And I'm also going to do a half.
You got him busting over there.
Alright. And we will see that our royal icing mix will turn a little bit of a kind of ivory color, so it's not going to be a true white, and that obviously is because we used a brown vanilla extract. If you want to substitute it to use a white vanilla extract,
A clear
you
one?
definitely can. I just prefer the way this extract tastes. And then in order for us to bring this back to a white state, which is what I highly recommend and suggest, because you never know what you're going to be using it for. If you're going to be working with darker colors, blue, blacks, reds, anything that has a deeper tone to it, it's going to help prevent any color bleed with your icings and if you're layering them. So do you mind passing me the white gel food coloring? We also have this at Baker's Express, which is the white gel food coloring. I literally cannot go without it. And I use this in every single one of my batches for royal icing, okay? And this, I don't have an exact measurement. To be very
Yeah.
honest with you, I kind of just le echo un chorrito, así. Y luego otro así. And you will see that
No
it
se ve,
makes
no
it-
se ve.
No se ve el
De ese
chorrito.
lado no se ve.
A ver,
let me do it
enséñalo
this side,
otra
let me
vez.
do it this side, a ver.
No se
Así.
ve, no se ve.
We probably need a fuller bottle.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that. So just a little dash of it. And you'll see that it starts to turn whiter, I should say. And then here, you do want to bump it up to your maximum speed for 5 minutes. That is going to help make your royal icing nice and fluffy, which is key. Fluffy, yes. It's key when you're making royal icing cookies and decorating them. You ice them and they look nice and puffy, and the icing just doesn't lay there flat. and
Flat,
long. Yeah.
It just doesn't lay there.
So how long do you do
It
that?
fluffs up.
5
It's
minutes.
perfect.
5 minutes.
That's
5
right.
minutes. Yeah.
Now
I
we can
mean,
party for 5 minutes.
I have been
feel
guilty
weird
of
on
just
this side,
laying there,
like,
though.
I don't know what to say. I'm like,
over here?
right? No, I'm good. I'm good.
you can party. Hey.
They gotta mix you more.
I know,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're. I'm probably not gonna let it mix for the 5 minutes, obviously for
yeah, for
time.
the time.
But I'm just gonna let it, and I'm gonna keep an eye on it until it gets, pretty fluffy. We already have our bags in our
nice.
cups. And then we're gonna pour some out, and I'm gonna show you guys the 2 different consistencies that, or cookies. Yeah. I'm gonna show you how I make the 2 different consistencies, which is the stiff consistency, which we're gonna use to literally outline our cookie, and then our flood consistency, which is what we use to fill in the entire cookie. All right, and that's, I think, one of the things that most people have trouble with and struggle with. Can we use oil-based coloring, or does it have to be gel-based? It has to be gel-based for your royal icing. That's a great question. Looks so delicious, Liz. Thank you, Christine. How much vanilla extract for the icing? So for the half batch that I'm making here, I used a half a capful.
She took my job.
And then
I'm
how
supposed to
much-
ask the questions. She took my job.
Sorry.
You know what? We're just gonna make this the Liz show.
No, this is
Let's go home. Ernie. Let's go have a drink.
Hi,
My
Mr.
job is
Man.
done here, bro.
Wait for me. I want to have a drink. I
Bro.
just got on.
No, you got a show to run.
Bring me a drink.
Bring me one then. Bring me one
This is
then.
the best day of my life.
she's a typical
Well, I
Latina.
don't
She,
want the questions to go by. And
I
then-
got them right here. I'm just
You're
waiting
not-
for you to
you're not
slow
paying
down.
attention.
If
You're not
you would
paying
just
attention.
shut up and let me run things, everything would be better.
Hi, Dashi. How are you, buddy? All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop it. We're going to say that it mixed for 5 minutes, okay? It does give it a nice, you want to zoom in, it gives it a beautiful, nice fluff.
Hey, Ernie.
So that's a stiff consistency.
This
Liz, right?
is a stiff consistency. I love this because you don't have to do the hand mixing.
Yes.
Let your mixer do the work for you. You are going to have your stiff consistency straight out of the mixer here. You can still thin it down a little bit more because when you start to pipe, it can be a little stiff. It's going to be personal preference, but you don't want to be putting so much pressure on your wrist, obviously.
personal preference.
Let's see. I think
Pipe
we
it.
We skipped a question over here.
Yeah, what did
See,
she
Maddie, you're
miss?
not paying attention.
No, it's not me. She's already got it. I don't need to do anything anymore.
You better stop it, Manuel.
Julissa Bakes wants to know what she missed. Well, she missed the mixing of the sugar cookie mix. She missed the introduction of Ernie G. She missed the jokes about the stiff consistency. And some questions about gel color. Some questions about the recipe. But we'll
can
catch
always
you up
go
right now.
back.
Yeah.
And the fact that Ernie G has a comedy show tomorrow night at Casa Fina in East LA at 8 o'clock. Funny Latino comedians.
And how can they follow you? What's your handle?
Oh, yeah, my handle is Ernie G, haha, H-A-H-A. Not haha, J-A-J-A, but
Ernie G, you're
H-A-H-A.
Latino. It should be haha with JJ.
I know, but then
it's
all the
hard right
gringos
here.
wouldn't be able to follow me, so it's okay.
And that's why the name of the store is Baker's Express.
Baker's
Because it's just,
Instead of
it's neutral.
Express.
No es Express de los panaderos.
Panaderos Express,
Over
Express.
here on this one, on the middle one.
These guys are hilarious. Oh, thank you, Bina Book Reactions.
Creations.
Ooh. Bina Bo?
Binaboo.
Bina Boo.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just give this a quick mix. So this is the mixture that we had straight out of the bowl. And this is your perfect outline consistency. All right, if you do wanna do any writing, any lettering, any florals, you do want the consistency to be stiff. You see how it's not coming off of it's still soft enough, but this is the perfect consistency.
It does look like marshmallow.
Yeah, it looks like marshmallow fluff.
Bonbon.
Bonbon.
I would still, do you mind passing me the water bottle? I mean the spray bottle, I should say. I do use a spray bottle to bring my royal icing to a softer consistency. I don't like pouring water straight into there because you don't have a lot
That
of
water bottle
control.
stays in the kitchen though, right?
Yeah,
It doesn't go in the bathroom, right?
No, yeah.
Okay.
I,
Good.
I spray myself down
disgusting.
when I'm
Shower
hot.
with this.
No, yeah, this is specific. This is just strictly
Pacific.
my Pacific.
Pacifico.
My so you want to give it a mix so we see that what we're looking at. See how it feels? It's like
This is a
soft,
little hard.
but it's a little hard. So you still do want to. I do give it like 1, 2, 3, 4. I gave it 4 little sprays, and then that would be perfect for your outline consistency.
Okay, so we got stiff outline, and then you're gonna do flooding, or is the outline
Yeah,
just
stiff and outline is a little bit different. The stiffer
Okay.
one would be for like florals. That one you want super stiff. And then outline would be,
I didn't say nothing.
listen, my boss is here and I'm trying to keep
Ay
my
Dios,
job.
it's soft but little hard.
What?
No, that's the,
KMH Martinez.
that's the
Okay,
one
let's
you
mix
want to
this
keep
one.
super
I
stiff.
added 1, 2, 3, 4. I added 4 pumps of 4. Mix it a little bit so that you can see the difference between that one and that one. You see how it's still softer?
Oh, yeah.
You see
Mhm,
that?
that's
So
a good-
that's easier. So you're not
And
gonna
that's
be,
only 4
that was
sprays,
only
yeah,
4 sprays.
yeah.
So I wouldn't have that much control if I were to pour water in there
Yes.
as
Got
opposed
it.
to the 4
And you
sprays.
can't come back from it.
Exactly.
So it's better
exactly.
to just.
So it's
go
better,
lightly.
yeah. So perfect. So here, should we color this one?
Sure.
Yeah, let's color this
What color
one.
we-
Actually, let me put some more of this. Let me put, because we're gonna split this one in 2. Let me bring this down. Let's do the green.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's do the green one. And again, that's our gel food coloring from Baker's Express, my favorite. I know I got it off the shelf. Is it open? Nope. Is the air on, Ellen? It's hot in here. Woo!
I can turn it on.
On? Thank
Yeah, I'll
you.
turn it
Ay Dios,
I think
it's
'cause of the
soft
noise
but
I
little
hear.
hard.
I don't know.
Oh,
With
okay,
my
okay,
nails,
sorry,
I
sorry,
can't
sorry.
get
You
this.
can't get it? Okay, let's do the other one. Do the turquoise.
The
Let's do
turquoise?
yeah, let's just do the turquoise. Let's stick to the turquoise.
Let me shake it up.
Yeah, shake it up, shake it up. I added a little bit more from that bowl, so I'm trying to just soften
it to
it
the-
down. Yeah, soften it down just a tiny bit. All right. So we are using our gel food coloring. You want to pour some little, a couple of drops in here. This is
Is it,
our
you want a light
turquoise.
one or?
Yeah, do it.
Is that
One
okay?
more. Yeah, that's good. That's good. She put 3 drops in here of our
Blue.
turquoise,
Island
Gel.
turquoise.
island turquoise.
Island turquoise.
Island boys.
Gel colors. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Get them to sponsor the show.
This guy. So then here, like I said, we're mixing it. You can add as much or as little as you want, but just like I mentioned, if you happen to oversaturate your royal icing, that's why it's important to have added that white to prevent any of that color bleed. Okay? And then you don't want to leave your icing just sitting out like this if this was full, because it does start to form a crust, and you don't want any of those bits and pieces to go in your piping bag when you go to pipe for
and
your
pieces.
cookies. You're gonna be like, why is
Yeah, why is
the
the
tip stuck?
Huh? ¿Qué dijo?
This is.
You walked right into
I love
that one,
food.
Liz.
I love
Liz,
food.
that was all you. You walked him right into
I
that
think
one.
she backed up into it.
She backed it, exactly. Exactly.
And then also, if you have any of the mixture still in your bowl that you're not using, you do also want to cover it with a damp towel to keep the moisture, because again, it's going to crust over super, super quickly, okay?
It used to be a family show. I don't know what happened.
People were like,
I don't know what
I
happened.
don't know
that
what
comedian
happened.
Ernie
All
G
right.
speaks at
So
school.
again, this is our outline consistency. We're gonna go ahead and pour some into our bag here. Let's scoop some out. All right, do you mind just taking that one out? And so we're gonna use the same mixture from the same bowl because obviously we want the colors to match, the outline and the flood. So this one we're gonna bring to a flood consistency, okay? The same thing, we're gonna get our spray bottle. This is the difficult part for me to explain to people, like how many sprays.
I think with time, that's when you.
Yes.
That
start
looked
to-
like 9. I think I counted 9
know,
right there.
I know, like.
Well, but then it's gonna depend how much they have in here,
Oh.
how much they mixed. We've also incorporated a little bit more when we add the color, so it's going to depend on
Understood.
what they're working on. You know what I mean? It's
Understood.
all
what they
those.
feel comfortable
Yes.
with. People work with different consistencies. honestly.
Exactly. So again, this
kinda
is
hard
this
for-
is a tip, and this is what works for me. But again, once you start working with royal icing and you start mixing it, you start getting familiar with what works for you and what doesn't. But
Yes.
I like to give you guys just a good basic high base. You know what I mean? So again, here, let's
The
see.
climate
wanna
matters
tie it
too.
next, or-
I'm sorry.
The climate, the.
Yes, the temperature,
the
the
temperature and the
humidity,
room,
of
yeah.
course, absolutely, yeah.
How long will royal icing last in the fridge or in the freezer?
So if I make this batch and I can just leave it on my countertop, I can leave it out for like 2 days max, as long as the temperature is not really, really warm outside. If I know I'm gonna use it the next day, I can leave it at room temperature. If I'm not gonna use it.
Covered.
Covered, yes, it always has to be covered with the lid. If I'm not gonna use it within that week, then I definitely put it in the refrigerator with the lid. You do wanna bring it out, maybe the night before or that morning and let it sit for it to come to room temperature.
And how long does it last in the fridge?
In the fridge, probably about 2 weeks. And then you can also freeze it. So
And you can freeze it?
Yeah, you can freeze it. So if you wanna make a big batch of it, stick it into your freezer, that's good for 6-9 months to a year.
Nice.
Frozen. Also the cookies too, you can
Good
bake
questions.
them.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, you can bake these, line them, each stack with parchment paper, keep them in an airtight container, perfect, freeze them, start baking your cookies now for Christmas.
Is it supposed to have air like that, Liz?
No, you can squeeze it out, yeah, squeeze it, like pinch, yeah, pinch it, it doesn't matter, once we cut the hole, we'll get all the air out.
You can smack it up, pinch it, and
Smack
rub
it
it
up.
down.
Flip it,
Oh
rub it
no.
down.
No.
All right,
Nope.
so this is going to be our
Helicopter?
flood consistency, and what we're looking for here, the consistency that I like to call the outline is more like toothpaste. So you want to be able to pipe it and you don't want it to lose its shape.
Okay.
This consistency for flood consistency is gonna be a lot runnier. It's gonna be a little bit more like in between honey and shampoo.
Oh.
So
In
it's going to
between honey
run,
and
but it's not
shampoo.
gonna be super thin,
Actually, I can
super
picture that.
watery. Yeah, so that's the consistency. And again, once you start mixing it, you'll start see how much runnier this was in the other one? Once you start mixing it up, what you're looking for is for all of it to just ribbon off your spatula.
Ribbon.
So if it starts to
Ribbon.
break off, then you can still work with it, but you're gonna have to ice your cookies really, really quickly because they're gonna start to set. All right, so I'm gonna give it,
If you freeze your icing, how do you reuse it? How do you bring it back to life?
you can bring it out to room temperature, or actually leave it out, bring it to your refrigerator. Maybe let it sit there for a little bit, maybe for a couple of hours, and then bring it out. Let it sit at room temperature. Make sure that it's just not cold to the touch, with whatever container you have it. It's probably gonna be like a little chill, but not super cold. And then you're definitely gonna wanna remix it by hand. I wouldn't stick it into your stand mixer, because you're gonna be incorporating a lot more air into it, and then it's gonna flatten it out. So we brought it to a fluffy consistency. And then,
You're a scientist, girl. Dang.
She's a cookie scientist.
so we are mixing it
And
up.
she has a class online that you can purchase
Yes,
for
I
20
do
bucks.
have a class online. All right, so this is gonna be the perfect consistency. You want it to ribbon off of your spatula. Do you see how
Ribbon
that's
off.
just,
Have you heard that?
Never.
Alright.
How do you ribbon off?
yep, ribbon.
I've been ribboned off.
Can you pass me
Rub
that?
it off?
I was
ribbon.
in a dating.
Okay,
dating.
we're gonna pour some of this one in here.
Los Bomberos. I was auctioned off for a date, and they put a ribbon on me.
Just gonna give it a quick whack to get some of the air and the
Nobody
bubbles
cares.
out. Excuse me, Liz. All right.
They're not listening.
So we're gonna start, and then we're gonna go ahead and outline this really quick, because I do wanna show you guys how we made that quick, do you wanna outline it? No?
No, you go
Okay,
ahead.
okay, I'll go ahead and outline it, all right.
Go ahead.
So
Was-
we're gonna go ahead and outline, I know,
Was.
right?
I've
Do
done
you
it-
chicken?
I've
Do
done
you
it a lot of
wanna-
times.
do
I
You
you
don't-
chickened
wanna-
out. You chickened out.
Okay,
I
I'll
don't
do it
wanna
after
do
her.
nothing.
I'll do it after her.
No, do it, go for it, go for it.
No,
I don't wanna.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't wanna.
Go for it, go
quiero,
for
no
it, go
quiero.
for it.
Right now?
Whatever you do, don't
Okay.
mess up.
All right,
Ooh.
we're going to do the giveaway right now.
The giveaway, I'm taking,
What are we giving
bro.
away?
I'm not
The bundle.
available.
Yeah, we can give away
All
one
right,
of the
cool.
bundles.
Hey,
Oh,
Twins
yeah.
in the Kitchen fans, it's time for our weekly giveaway. First to comment the correct answer wins. Check out today's prizes. Are you ready? Today's question is,
How long has Liz been making cookies?
Bum, ba-da-da.
First one to answer.
How long
That
has
pops
Liz
up on
been
our
making-
screen.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I'm not sure what the answer is.
Who said that?
I said that.
Oh, you said that. I
What,
thought
what's the
somebody-
answer? What's the answer? Oh, wait, don't say the answer.
Oh, I see it. I see it over here. I
Which
see
one?
Nudias.
Who is it? Who is it?
I see
can't
Nudias.
say.
I kind of want to say it. I
Who?
see it over here too.
Just tell me who.
I see Nudias here, Des Rivas over here, and then I don't see the other one.
Roxana. Roxana on TikTok?
I think those are all wrong. It
Des
says-
Yeah,
Rivas?
Roxana. Yeah, so it was Nudia, Des, and Roxana.
Nudia on Instagram?
Yep, Nudia on Instagram, Des on, well, the middle one is Facebook.
Yeah.
Yep, Des, and then Roxana on TikTok. Yep, 6 years,
Alan, can you show me Instagram?
right there. Up more. See, she's the very
Oh,
first one on
Nudias
top.
Creations.
Yep,
Nudias
Nudias
Creations.
Creations. Yep.
All right. Nudias Creations, Roxana on TikTok, and on
I think I
Facebook?
really
Who was
need
on
glasses
Facebook?
'cause I started hurting my eyes.
Des.
you know.
I know, yeah, because you're focusing. All right, so
Des.
here I'm just flooding the cookie. Liz already outlined it for us.
DM us on the platform that you're watching on, and then let us know if you're going to pick up at one of the stores or if we're shipping to you, please. And send your name and address if we're shipping. When I help my wife flood her cookie,
Well-
what consistency should my icing be? Manny Malcontent. He wants to know.
What does he want to know?
What's his name? Manny Malcontent.
I don't know.
When I help my wife flood her cookie, what consistency should my icing be?
Come on.
You know
Is
what?
he messy?
You know,
He's messy,
you know,
that's-
you know what, Manny? You better stop.
Flood
It
her
wasn't
cookie.
me. Oh, the other Manny.
That's Manny,
Malcontent.
Yes.
Oh, who's that? Who-
Manny in the middle.
Maleficent, or what does it say? I don't know.
Malcontent.
Malcontent. They just came back from a cruise and they said they ran into a whole bunch of swingers. Side note.
What? Oh, my
What
God.
cruise?
Is that
Can
your
you
buddy?
put
That's a
the
different
link?
show.
Is that your buddy?
That's my buddy. Yeah.
Put the link. What cruise?
All right, I want to keep it going because I don't want us to get cut off. But here we ice the cookie with the flood and then the outline consistency, and that's so beautiful. Liz, you did a great job outlining it. Here, flood it.
Liz, your friends can't watch
Flood it.
anymore.
I know she can't. They can't.
That was a little much. Yeah, no, I like it, but it was a little much.
No, I mean it went well with maybe he's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
happy
yeah.
helper for
Yeah,
his
happy
wife
helper. Happy,
and
happy.
flooding cookies.
Happy, happy, joy,
All right,
joy.
and so I'm gonna show you guys how I created the calavera.
Why
One.
why you poke it? Why did you poke it? Why?
Why did you poke it? Oh, I
What
did.
did you poke?
I once we flooded the cookie,
Yes.
I used the scribe and I stabbed it. I like to say I stabbed it.
Are you okay over there? Liz?
Relax, Lorena Bobbitt.
I poked the cookie and I shook it so that it helps level and even out the icing.
And it removes
Let
the
me
bubbles.
poke it. Let me poke
And
it. so I
you
give
can
it a
use
try.
it to remove the bubbles. You do want to move quickly though when you're going to be popping it, and because again it forms a crust right away. Especially if you have the air on or you have a fan on, it's gonna crust. So if you go to poke it, it's gonna leave that mark and that dent
Got
of
it.
where you poked it.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And again, when in doubt, just spray it with glitter and then no pasa nada.
Oh.
All right. So I have our stencils here. I'm going to show you all how we created the pretty calavera look so that you guys are not intimidated and tell me I can't make pretty cookies. Yes, you can. I just showed you how we make the dough. We just baked it. We just made the royal icing. I showed you the two different kind of consistencies. And we have the stencil here for the calavera. And then we have our stencil holder. And we have all these items at our locations, both Baldwin Park and La Habra. Okay?
And we do have the scribes also at
And we do
at
have the
both stores.
scribe. So this is how it is held in place into the stencil holder. And then I'm gonna do one, Liz, and you're gonna do one, okay? Perfect. This one.
Liz
this
is
one.
getting
She's making me
scared.
work today. I
Yeah, yeah,
thought
yeah.
I was gonna come just.
We think I
relax,
was
but
just gonna be
chill.
the host. So you do want to hold the stencil and then line it up with your cookie here. And I do like to use the outline consistency. It is a firmer consistency. You don't want to use it too runny. I just kind of do a swiggle here. If you're using two colors, you can mix the colors up on top. And then you ready? I'm going to do a quick scrape. I'm going to go down. Can you grab me the glitter, Liz, please? Yep.
The gold one?
Yeah, the gold one, yeah. We're gonna go down, down, and down. You want to scrape off all the extra
Going
on
down,
top.
down, and
And
nearly
then
around.
we're going to spray. This is our galaxy dust. And then we're going to spray with galaxy dust.
Ay, qué
And
pretty.
then we're going to pick this up and
Oh,
sauce.
wow.
Isn't
one
that
came out
beautiful?
pretty. I love that color.
How
Taran.
Ooh.
Dun, da, da, da.
You see how pretty and how quick and simple and easy that was. If you see any of the little like edges kind of poke out, definitely
fix
like,
them.
yeah, you could kind of fix them. I do like to use a scribe just to kind of wipe off the edge. You do want to do that when the icing is still wet, not when it's dried because it's going to just flake off, okay? All right, your turn, Liz.
It's dirty. I can't work with the
You
dirty
can work
stencil.
with it.
It's not what I heard.
It's not. That's not what I heard you.
We're going to roll with it just for time's sake. Okay.
How are we doing on time? Ooh, we're an hour.
But yeah, super, super easy. This is the demo that we did.
Is that cool like that?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I feel like trying one, but I cannot. It has egg.
Oh.
Egg substitute. Egg substitute.
Yeah, more. Yeah, more.
Sin miedo, Liz, sin
Sin
miedo.
miedo al
Sí
éxito.
se puede.
Sí
Sí
se
se puede.
Sin
sí
miedo al
se
éxito,
puede.
papi.
Sí se puede. Hasta abajo, mija. Hasta
Hasta
abajo.
abajo,
Hasta abajo.
para abajo,
Hasta abajo.
para-
Para arriba. Uy, ya los pasamos. Ya
Pa'
los
arriba,
pasamos.
pa' abajo, pa' arriba, pa' abajo.
My last name is Rivas. Para arriba y para arriba.
No.
So you want to avoid going up because then you're going to...
I did that on purpose
yeah.
because I remember that question.
Yeah. You want to avoid going up on the stencil because then you don't want any of the icing to go under the stencil and then it's going to ruin the pattern of the design.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah, you want to just give it a
Yep.
spray,
Oven temp again was 350 for 8 to 12 minutes.
Correct.
Depending on your oven.
depending on your oven.
Got it.
All right.
All right. Here comes the showtime. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, da, 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 da.
So pretty.
Ay, qué
So
So
pretty.
pretty. So beautiful.
And now I can
Just
see I
looking
don't know how to
a-
make cookies.
There you go.
Jeez.
There
Yeah.
you go. There you go. All right, we have one more. Do you want to pass me the trick or
Wonderful.
treat? The
Yes.
trick or treat. Aquí está, aquí está, aquí está.
Tricky, tricky.
We have to make 3 because there's 3 guys and we're all gonna eat them.
Trick or treat.
Tricky, tricky.
Your stencil will have a little bit of icing, which no pasa nada. Nomás le limpias así y sas. Y
Isas.
sas. Okay, you want to wipe this? Line it up. You want to do another one, Liz?
No. I'll
Oh
watch
my
you.
God, Elizabeth.
I'll
You
watch
can
you.
do it.
Alright,
You
so
can
the
do
same
it.
process. I'm going to add. I wish I had two or three
Colors,
different
huh?
colors. Yeah, it just gives it a really
nice
nice.
pop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks easy.
It looks easy, but
It's super
oh,
easy.
it is super easy. It's pretty easy.
super
Chickpea
easy.
juice
Honestly,
can be used
you
as a
gotta get
substitute
used
for
to it.
egg whites. There you go.
What was that?
Chickpea juice.
Chickpea juice.
So pretty. You guys see that?
Tico 3.
Tricky, tricky.
Yeah, they're so pretty. Easy to make. I was even suggesting to the people that came into the demo, they can make these for their kids for school. You can make them a lot smaller. Obviously, you want to be mindful of the size of the stencil. But these stencils come in in a variety. They have happy birthday. We have some like pumpkin faces.
Yeah.
You guys want to bake some pumpkin cookies and then just stencil the face really
Ooh,
quick,
that's pretty
right?
cool.
Right?
Right.
They have like baby shower ones, little
Yeah.
baby feet.
So there's-
Sports for like baseballs, football, soccer balls, all the stuff, you
It's
guys.
endless.
Endless. Great classroom gifts and the bags. Yeah, exactly. It makes enough. Exactly. It does make enough. Yep. How much do you sell the dozen or individual?
I was getting there, bro.
And he was like, oh, okay, go ahead, listen.
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
I'm just here for show.
No,
She's
go
just
ahead.
used to going live, and she has to answer
No, I'm
the
here for a
questions.
show. I'm just here to look pretty.
Just here
It's
to
all
have
good.
a good time.
Calladita, te ves más bonita.
Here
Perfecto.
for a short
No, go
time,
for it,
not a
go
long
for
Me
it.
voy a acordar.
Let's see.
Good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the magic question of always. How much? How much do you
what?
sell it for?
Oh, I would sell each cookie like this for $6.
Well, what about for the
$6
dozen?
each cookie.
$6 each.
What
cookie.
about for a dozen? Is it still
For a-
$6 for a dozen?
Well, yeah, just 6 times.
$72?
Well, I would actually do
75.
75. My basic dozen is 75. We're adding the glitter.
wow.
You're
Yeah,
adding
that
the,
Should be making
yeah.
cookies, Ernie.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's the
shoot.
way to make money.
I need to start.
Yeah. You do
yeah,
need to
I
start. You've had some classes, young lady.
Multiple.
Yes,
Multiple.
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 But yeah,
Came out of
it's
the
a-
budget. It came out of the marketing budget.
and like I mentioned, we do make the cutters. If you guys have a specific shape that you guys want made,
true.
You know what? We're actually able to make. Well, hold it.
Don't
We're
be-
going to be
don't be
able to
promising.
make them
You can't promise.
at the store within like 15 to 20 minutes.
Nice.
What's that?
The cookie cutters.
cookie cutters. That is excellent. I love that because whenever I need a custom cutter, I'm all Manny, I need a cutter.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes,
that
yeah.
is excellent, excellent. Wow, awesome.
More
I
news
need
on that
to
coming
raise-
soon.
You definitely need to raise your prices, Leslie. You also need to be mindful of where you live, the cost of goods, the time, and also your experience. You have to be very honest with yourself, with your work, and the product that you're delivering, and also packaging.
You
So
have to
keep-
be honest of where you live because ghetto people won't spend a lot of money, but
That is too funny. Oh wait, what did I just grab?
Where
Oh,
are
yeah.
you selling them? Boyle Heights or Beverly Hills? They're
Beverly
both going to
Hills.
want to say the same price.
Always Beverly Hills. No, Beverly Hills. We're gonna raise the price in Beverly
That's
Hills.
true. Huh?
Right?
gringos want to feel cultured. Oh my God, look what I bought. I bought a calavera cookie.
How long do you let the icing dry for? That is a great question. Thank you, Nuria. The icing has to dry on the cookie for definitely minimum of 24 hours. So you see, I can tap on the cookie. You want the cookie and the icing to be absolutely dry. If not, you risk, you're gonna put a lot of pressure and your cookie's gonna cave in. All right, and then really quick, I wanted to show you guys, I always have questions on applying an edible image. Here we have some edible images also that we do make in store. Make a Mickey Disney Halloween cookie cutter, and they're also hard to find. Those are super cute. These are our edible images that we print in store. A lot of people ask me when to apply it. Should it be wet? Should it be dry? How long?
Yes.
The whole thing. I have encountered that a lot. How do you pack them? I'll definitely touch on how we pack them right now. Again, the cookie has to be completely dry.
What does that mean in time? How long till it dries? How do you know when the cookie's dry?
24.
24 hours.
24 hours, got it.
24 hours.
Did you
yeah.
say that?
Until it's
I
hard.
did.
I missed
Yeah,
it.
you
Okay,
did.
my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
You've been missing a lot.
You've been
Stuff
missing a
to
lot.
be-
I
Well,
know.
it's because they took my job and now I'm just relaxed.
I can go home,
Look,
Manny.
Manny.
I can go
I'm
home.
not asking you to. I'm just gonna sit here.
I went
But
home.
just understand
I
why
went
don't pay
home
attention
later, and it was
anymore.
my anniversary last night.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Did you make up for it? Maybe, okay, no, that's a question.
It
for
was
Jay.
my
Hey!
It was your
You're all tired,
anniversary
you
last
probably knocked
night.
out.
Not yesterday, but just last
Just
night.
How come the?
I don't know, maybe.
It's always stuck.
Yeah,
This
'cause-
happened
'cause of the
yesterday.
glue.
This
'Cause of the
is
glue
yeah.
gets
This is
dry.
our edible glue, and we also carry this in store.
It's like super glue. It gets stuck.
Okay, so here I just applied a little bit. I mean, I added, you don't want to apply the glue directly onto the cookie. This is moisture and it's going to start to eat up at your royal icing, okay? So I just grabbed literally a brush. You don't want the whole area just to look completely wet. You just kind of want to dampen the area a little bit. And then you're going to apply the image. Stop it, you guys. I can't with these people.
It's what you're saying.
You do want to press it, but I'm keeping it in the bakery world.
I know. Us too.
Obviously, this image, I wouldn't put this size image on this
Yeah, a
cookie.
little bit bigger,
Obviously,
right?
it's the
That
only
doesn't
one
make
that we
sense. I
had.
don't know.
I was
Why
gonna
did you
say,
bring that image? That doesn't make
Disney
any
Because
sense.
it's the only one that
Super
we had. This
protective.
was last minute, and we just added it.
She's just showing you how to do it.
Oh.
I would obviously have baked a 2-inch cookie.
Yes.
To put on. It's gonna look a lot neater, a lot nicer.
And then you don't have to put a border or do
Exactly.
anything to it.
Exactly.
If you choose.
So yeah, then this again is gonna be damp. So you don't want to package this right away. You can also do a thin layer of icing. Correct. You can also do a thin layer of the royal icing. Water it down, and then just do a thin layer and paste it. Someone had mentioned in the class that they use chocolate. I wouldn't. You want to use chocolate because it's not gonna lay flat.
And then it's kind of different flavor.
Yeah,
like
it's
the
a different
ricin,
flavor, and it's not
different-
the whole. Yeah.
Yeah.
These I do let sit, and I put a fan in front of them, and you do want these again to just dry completely. You can add a little bit of cornstarch and just kind of dust it, so that it can help absorb some of the moisture. I'm dead, my friend Christina. I know Christina. But yeah, you don't want to package these until they're completely dry, which I would say at least 12 hours. If
Not partially,
if you have a
but-
fan directly, maybe even less if you have the fan directly onto there, because
It
if
also
you
depends on the weather too,
it depends on the
right?
weather. It
Too.
depends on the humidity in your house.
Humidity.
If you stick these, if I stick this into a cellophane bag right now and I heat seal it, the plastic of the bag and the image is gonna stick. And when you go to pull it out, this is all gonna rip off. So you do want to be very, very mindful
Sounds
and
painful.
very demure,
I was gonna say, I was like,
very thoughtful on how you apply this. How long do you have to wait before? How long do you have to wait before royal iced cookie?
Before you ice the cookie.
Before you ice the
When you
cookie.
bring it out from the oven.
Oh, you have to let it cool.
Oh yeah,
right?
let it cool. Yeah, just let it cool. I mean, I have iced them when they're like slightly warm, just because I'm like, come on,
Yeah, like you
hurry
have
up.
to hurry
But
up.
again, I do have a lot of like I have specific fans that I use for my cookies, so I do put the fan, but it usually dries right away. How long would they last after you package them? I package them with a heat seal machine. So if you heat seal them, they literally last 3 months. I mean, 3 months, three weeks to a month. You could even refrigerate them, but again, once you get them out, if you just want to
Yeah.
eat them, you're going to risk any of the condensation or anything sticking to here, blah, blah, blah. If you're just going to eat them and they're for you, refrigerate them and even freeze them as long as you want.
TikTok has some questions for you.
Awesome.
TikTok.
Go ahead.
So you start 3 days before, first baking, second flooding, third day for decor. That is a great plan to work with. Yeah, absolutely. That would definitely start 3 days before. How about a dehydrator or the oven? I do have a dehydrator. I just started using it. I do like it. I
Doesn't change the.
I don't love it because you're literally dehydrating the cookies. So I don't
Yeah,
like
so
to
it
put
gets
it in there
dry,
so
right?
many times. I put it in there for one round of 30 minutes at like 104 degrees. And then I put it in a second time. But I would only do that maybe if I'm just doing some writing or just something on top. Or I needed just the bottom layer to dry. But yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with the dehydrator.
Does it pull the moisture from the cookie as well?
I would assume because you're dehydrating.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you want to dehydrate the icing, but
You get a
the
crispy
machine
cookie.
doesn't
It does
know.
everything.
The machine's gonna dehydrate the whole thing.
Everything.
It's not gonna say, "Let me just dehydrate the icing."
Yeah,
It's
no.
gonna dehydrate the whole thing. So again, just be mindful of how many times you pop it into the dehydrator.
What kind of icing would you use for the border?
The
Icing?
same.
Yeah, the same. We
Royal
use
icing.
Firm, right? The
yeah,
firm, because if you
yeah,
want to, it's
the-
a.
yeah. We're gonna use a stiff consistency or an outline consistency for the border. Yeah.
What is your Instagram page, Liz?
Oh, my Instagram page. You guys can find me at Diva Rivas Dessert Co. on Instagram and also TikTok. I believe it's the same. Yeah. I'm not really on TikTok too much, but
Awesome. Before we get out of here, Ernie,
Woohoo!
you want to tell the people anything about what's going on in your line of business?
No, I just want people to just give the ladies some shout outs. Can we give
Yeah.
them a shout out? You guys were
Give 'em
amazing.
some hearts.
I was captivated this entire time.
oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah, so thank you for having me on your show.
Absolutely.
And if anybody wants to find a funny comedian, I'm Ernie G. Haha, Haha. And we'll see you tomorrow night at Casa Fina in East LA, 8 o'clock.
And if you mention Twins in the Kitchen, you get it for free.
You get in for free. Twins in the kitchen, always.
Nice.
All right.
Awesome.
Mucho gusto.
Very nice.
I want a bite of the
Nice.
cookie. I have a question. Can I have a bite of your cookie?
You can have a bite of this
That cookie.
All right, let's get us out of here. Remember to stop
that
by-
note.
On that note, we're
No,
out of
I
here.
don't want it. I don't want it.
Remember to stop by Baker's Express in Baldwin Park and now Baker's Express in La Habra, or shop online at bakersexpress.com to purchase all the items that Elizabeth and Liz used today. Thank you so very much for tuning in to Twins in the Kitchen. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Yes, 2 weeks at 3 p.m. Bye, guys. Have
Bye,
a good one.
guys.
Bye.